welcome to a very special night before the football game as we honor our heroes of our community, our veterans. We thank you for being here. We especially thank these heroes that stand behind us as veterans. So the program won't last very long, but we ask you to be attentive to the program. And to kick off the program, we have two very special Macon County natives who's going to come and entertain the veterans and you all with two songs. So please make welcome Luke and Rhonda Baker.
Mama sitting there. Looks like I only got one way to get over here. I sure wish I could give you one more kiss. The war was just a game we played when we were kids. I'm laying down my guns, hanging up my boots. I'm up here with God, we're both watching over you. So lay me down in that open field out on the edge of town. And oh my soul, it's where my mama always prayed. If your weakness, I'm already on. If you're reading this halfway around the world, I won't be there to see the birth of our little girl. I hope she looks like you. I hope she fights like me. It stands up for the innocent and the free. I'm laying down my gun, I'm hanging up my boots. Tell Dad I don't regret that I follow in his shoes. So lay me down in that open field out on town. And oh my soul, it's where my mama always prayed that it would go. If you're reading this, I'm already home. There's gonna come a day when you'll move on and find someone else, and that's okay. Just remember this, I'm in a better place, where soldiers live in peace and angels sing amazing grace. Lay me down in that open field out on the edge of town. And oh my soul, it's where my mama always prayed that it would go. If you're reading this, if you're reading this, I'm already gone. This is where I'd settle down. I Thought I'd died, old man, back in my hometown. They gave me this plot of land, me and some other men, for a job well done. There's a big white house, it's on a hill just up the road. The man inside, he cried the day they brought me home. They folded up the flag, told my mom and dad, we're proud of your son. I'm proud to be on this peaceful piece of property. I'm on sacred ground and I'm in the best of company. I'm thankful for those, thankful for the things I've done. I can rest in peace, I'm one of the chosen ones. I made it to Arlington. I remember Daddy brought me here when I was 8. We searched all day to find out where my granddad lay. And when we finally found that cross, he said, son, this is what it cost to keep us free. Now here I am, 1,000 stones away from here. He recognized me on the first day I came in, and it gave me a chill when he clicked his heels and saluted me. And I'm proud to be on this peaceful piece of property. I'm on sacred ground and I'm in the best of company. And I'm thankful for those, thankful for the things I've done. I can rest in peace, I'm one of the chosen ones. I made it to Arlington. Every time I hear 21 guns, I know they brought another hero home to us. We're thankful for those, thankful for the things we've done. We can rest in peace, we are the chosen ones. We made it to Arlington. Yeah, dust to dust, don't cry for us. We made it to Arlington. Let's give our veterans a big hand. Thank you.
Let's have another hand for these singers. Hello, my wife said and daughter said talk slower. Rhonda says speed it up. Someone talk somewhere in the middle. I'm Tommy Cade, president of the Franklin High School Athletic Booster Club and chairman of the Rankin County School Board. I'm not a bit nervous. This time I'd like to introduce the main man. The main man here, Dr. He said he just wanted to wave. Dr. Chris Baldwin, he's the main man. He's the principal here. He says he's not expected to wave. 4 years ago, Rhonda Blanton approached then Franklin High School principal Gary Shields and me with the idea of honoring our local veterans. I thoroughly support this idea and agree to help in making this idea become a reality. I am a Navy veteran, having served in submarine service. It was an honor and a privilege to serve my country. This great country would not be what it is without the many men and women who have served. Some have served in peacetime and some have served in war. But all veterans have served to protect our country and its people. There are four things I've always loved and honored: my God, my family, the children I've associated with every day, and our veterans. At this time, I would like to have everyone stand. We'd have a moment of silence for the four people that was killed in Libya in the last few days. Bow our heads, please. Amen. Thank you. The members of the FHS Athletic Booster Club, the staff and students of Franklin High School, and the members of the Macon County School Board host this event to honor these veterans, all of whom we consider as heroes. Please join us in this celebration as we honor our veterans. Now, Rhonda Blank.
I want to thank everybody for attending. This is a very special event for me, and I'm lucky enough my dad is still here tonight. He's getting ready to turn 86 next month. He's a World War II and Korea vet. So this is one reason why I love Vets Protection so much, hearing the stuff that he went through and my family has went through for that. So thank you for attending, and I hope you enjoy it.
I'd like to introduce a very special invited guest. These are elected officials who represent your town and your district, beginning with Senator Jim Davis. Chairman of our board, Kevin Corbett. Vice Chairman, Mr. Bobby Cupper. Mr. Ron Hagan. I bring up the rear, my name is Ronnie Bill. We also recognize school board members, Mr. Gary Shields. I believe everybody recognizes that name. Are there any school board members here that I've overlooked? Okay. We also have some the town aldermen. We have Joyce Hanley and Sissy Patella. Are there any board of aldermen that we met, or any elected official that we overlooked? We thank these folks for being here, and we especially thank all these folks for their support of the veterans, not only of Macon County, but of our country. So thank you very much. Thank you all. I will now introduce Rhonda Blank, and she will come for a special award.
We have a special award that's called the #1 Panther Fan Award, and we very seldom give these out, so we consider these very special to us. And tonight we're actually going to give out 4. And the first one is to our favorite singing group, which has been faithful to help us so much for the past 3 years, Blue Ridge. They did not know this, so. Another gentleman that I call on a lot and who's here tonight, Mr. Lee Floor. The next gentleman could not be here tonight. He's actually in England. Every time I call this gentleman, he personally called me back, which for an elected official, that's very nice. And since he couldn't be here, he had elected someone to take his place, and Judge Snow will be accepting Phil Hare's award.
Thank you, Rhonda. Phil will vote me to tell me how proud he is to receive this. Phil will be here this evening, and he's also the 14 years.
know this story. Vietnam Veterans Day was not an accident. It started right here in Macon County and resulted in a National Day recognition for our Vietnam veterans. So that is very special to us. He's sealed our promise to always be supportive of our veterans. Accepting this award tonight on his behalf is his former Chief of Staff, Mr. Hayden Rogers.
Congressman Schuler really regrets that he can't be here, but I find it a little ironic that a boy from Bryson City is getting the Panther Award and a guy from Robbinsville is accepting it for him. I appreciate that. The one thing he would want me to pass on to you is I'm just very appreciative of this, but let's please all be genuinely thankful for what our men and women in uniform have done for us and the service that you have provided. We thank you for it, and thank you for preserving the American dream for generations to come. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you. It's now my honor to read a few words about the various veterans groups that we have here this evening. We're going to start with the Cold War veterans. Sometimes in the recognition of veterans, this group of veterans are overlooked and forgotten. The service of veterans at peacetime is very important in maintaining our freedom and our way of life. Please help us in recognizing our Cold War veterans. The war in Afghanistan began on October 7, 2001 as the armed forces of the United States, the United Kingdom, and the Afghan United Front launched Operation Enduring Freedom. This military invasion was mainly in response to the 9/11 terrorist attacks. This is the war of today, with the soldiers from this conflict joining their fellow soldiers of other wars who have fought on foreign soil. Please help us in recognizing our Afghanistan veterans. Persian Gulf War was from August 2nd, 1990 to February 28, 1991. It was a war waged by the United Nations Coalition Force led by the United States against Iraq in response to Iraq's invasion of Kuwait. This war is also known as the First Gulf War or as Operation Desert Storm. Let us welcome and honor our Persian Gulf veterans. The war in Iraq. The war in Iraq began on March 20, 2003 with the invasion of Iraq by the United States and the United Kingdom. This war is also referred to as the Second Gulf War or as Operation Iraqi Freedom. Please help us recognize our Iraqi veterans. Grenada and Panama. The invasion of Panama, codenamed Operation Just Cause, occurred in 1989. It was the first large-scale use of American troops abroad since Vietnam. The invasion of Grenada, codenamed Operation Urgent Fury, occurred in 1983 and was triggered by a military coup. Please help us in recognizing our veterans from the interventions in Panama and Grenada. Vietnam War. Vietnam War is known as America's longest war, lasting from 1964 to 1975. The Vietnam War cost the United States dearly in terms of the number of service people killed and injured in this war. Over 2.7 million American soldiers served on active duty, with 75,000 disabled and 58,220 killed. Over half of those killed were under the age of 21. Please help us in recognizing our Vietnam veterans here tonight. In 1950, conflict arose between communist and non-communist forces in Korea. President Truman authorized the use of American forces. The Korean War has been called the Forgotten War, overshadowed by World War II and Vietnam. This war is known for very intensive fighting in some of the worst conditions experienced by American soldiers. When an armistice was signed in 1953, South Korea refused to sign it, leaving the two Koreas separate to this day. Please help us in recognizing our Korean War veterans. World War II. World War II is a global military conflict. It is the most widespread war in history. More than 50 countries took part in the war and the whole world felt its effects. For the United States, December 7, 1941, with the attack on Pearl Harbor. Do we have any Pearl Harbor veterans here today? Somebody with us. It's sad, folks. That is a point. is considered the greatest and most destructive war in history, and this group of men and women have been called the greatest generation. Tom Brokaw said, "It is, I believe, the greatest generation any society has ever produced." He argued that these men and women fought not for fame and recognition, but because it was the right thing to do. When they came back, they rebuilt America into a superpower. Please join me tonight in recognizing our veterans of World War II and thank them for their service to our country.
Much of an inconvenience. I won't ask the World War II veterans to stand, but I would ask them to please raise their hand, our World War II veterans. Folks, if they don't deserve a standing ovation, there's not a such a thing. Not only World War II veterans, but many other veterans groups are losing thousands and thousands a day. And that's not no exception to making count. We have lost World War II veterans since the ceremony this time last year. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you. It's now my pleasure the introduction of the Color Guard, the American Legion. If you would please stand for our national anthem to be sung by Miss Sherry Brewer. We would ask that all in the sound of my voice please be attentive to our national anthem. This is a special time, not only for all of us here, but especially for these folks that stand behind me. So, Sherry, if you'll come, please.
Dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets' red flare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Did we announce about the Korean veterans? Yes, we did. We did introduce them. We ask that you please stand, please. If I could have your attention, Commander Neil Riendo, commander of the American Legion Rifle Detail, will now fire 3 volleys of the rifle, followed by the playing of taps. Please do not be startled by the sound of the rifle. Commander Riendo, please pay respects to those comrades who have fought for our country.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor and a special treat to introduce one of the finest vocal groups I've heard ever in my life. You know them as Blue Ridge. I can say they are my friends. Welcome, Blue Ridge.
One nation under God, with liberty and justice for all. United we shall stand, trusting in the Creator of man. If we were called by His name, we'll just humble ourselves and pray and seek His holy face and turn from our wicked ways. We shall hear from heaven, we shall be forgiven, and God shall heal our land. As united we shall stand, one nation under God, with liberty and justice for all. United we shall stand, trusting in the Creator of man. If our nation shall take a stand, we must begin down on our knees, calling out in humble prayer to the God we seek to please. We shall hear from heaven, we shall be forgiven, and God shall heal our land. As united we shall stand, blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord, and by all creation this message must be heard. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. One nation under God, with liberty and justice, united we shall stand, trusting in the Creator of man. One nation under God.
What we'd like to do right now is a little special recognition for our Korean War vets and our World War II vets. We're going to hand out a certificate to each. As I read their name, the certificates will just be delivered to you. From the Korean War, Roy Guest. Ernie Golding. James R. Ammons. Jean Lynn. Ridge, Bankston. Fred A. Stamey. Carl Moyer. Charles Morant. Harold Corbin. Don Perrin. Joe Foreman. Robert Litton. Korean War.
There's a special certificate that the Korean War veterans can get from the state of North Carolina. If you fill out the form, we'll send you this. Inside it has a letter from the Governor Purdue, and then it has a certificate signed by the Secretary of Defense. And it's free, so everyone please do it. My dad got his last week. It's really nice.
Now our World War II veterans. Some of these are repeats. You'll see, you'll hear the name. Roy Guest. William V. Chancellor. Charles Kempf. Charles Vinson. Sidney Brooks. Joe Foreman. Richard Robb. And Robert Litton, your World War II veterans. Now for one last song, Blue Ridge. Thank you. This song is especially for these folks behind us. We appreciate you. We appreciate you for allowing us to have the freedom to be here tonight, to sing a song, to gather as a crowd, and to honor them. So it's for you that we sing this song tonight. Thank you so much.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd work for all my life, and I'd have to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my God above to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. To be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died, they died right to me. And you stand up next to you, and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt of this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota
Job's done, huh? You know, 5 years later.
Hey,
He does right here. Oh, you got it right here. Yes, sir.
I've already got my chair set up.
Oh, that's good.
really? Stay up here. We're allowed to knock you, but we're real friendly.